coming out. Forward Cities has been very proud to be a sponsor of Black Biz Summit for 2 years now. And I think it's fantastic that we were able to be a part of this and to continue to support. One of the things that we learned in the process of Black Wall Street Forward was seeing the need to support the work that was already being done, rather than trying to reinvent things. And that was a big lesson for us. And as she said, I started in Winston-Salem. I came here to take a job with Forward Cities. It's now been almost 8 years ago. I was able to convince Magali Yacinthe to come work with us as well, who was my co-founder, one of my co-founders of Hustle Winston-Salem. She continues to serve as the executive director there as well. She got 10 jobs. But one of the things that, this is hard. Yesterday was my last day with Forward Cities. After 7 years, I started as director of programming. I became vice president, and then president and CEO, and then I was tired. and I stepped aside to take a role of chief program officer, down actually, and we brought in a new CEO. The organization is going to be moving in some new directions. I felt it was very important for me to continue the equitable ecosystem building work that we have been doing, and to continue our efforts to grow Black Wall Street and scale it to a statewide and a national model. And so I was able to convince the board for me to be able to spin off Black Wall Street Forward into its own entity. So I'm excited for what's going to come ahead. There's exciting things I'm going to share with you in a little bit. Magali, did you want to say a word before I jump in?
Just hopefully Black Wall Street Forward work will continue first and to continue North Carolina through Hustle. We'll see some of that happen.
Bring him back to where we started. Yeah. We're not leaving Durham, though. We're going to still do. We're going to be here for y'all. I did want to have a conversation today. I feel like it's a very important conversation to have right now in this landscape, particularly before I step away from my role or the day after I step away from my role. We're going to talk about how you move from hustle to legacy. And we're going to talk about the fact that right now, you may not recognize it, but we are in the middle of a new Black business economy. We are on the verge of it by necessity. Who's been feeling it? There's some mess going on. Is there some mess going on? There's some mess. Sometimes when things are breaking apart, systems are breaking and they are dying. What does that mean? There's room for reinvention. And instead of fighting the thing that's dying and trying to hold on to it and trying to keep it and cling, sometimes we just need to do what? Let it on die, and we need to start new things. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want you to go to menti.com if you have your phone. We're going to have a bit of an interactive conversation here for our last time together. Go to menti.com and enter this code, 2295-7520. You can also use the QR code, or you can just, on your browser, go to menti.com. Let me know, raise your hand when you got it, when you're there. We're not going to use it right this moment, so hold on to it. I just want to make sure you get there when we're ready. Okay, you good? We good?
No code.
You didn't have to enter a code?
Oh, because we scanned it.
Oh, you scanned it. Okay, yeah, the code takes you right there. Perfect. All right, we good. So, before we do anything, I want you to do me a favor. Pause and close your eyes. Stop cheating. Okay. When I say the words Black Wall Street, I want you to get a picture in your mind. See it, hear it, smell it, sense it. All right, Open your eyes. How was it? Beautiful. I saw people smiling with their eyes closed, looking lighter, looking brighter. So when I say those words, what did you picture? And I want you to enter it in Menti. We'll see what folks got. What did you see? What did you hear? I'm not going to ask you what you smelled. I don't know that. But what did you see and hear? What did you sense? What did you feel? Laughter, black, growth, peace, community, soul love. Who put in soul love? Yes, soul love. Beautiful. Chatter, handshakes, fun, money. Money. But guess what? Look where money is. Is it the center? Is it the middle? So is it the driver? It wasn't the engine. Money was not the engine of Black Wall Street forward. Community was the engine of Black Wall Street. All right? Thank you for doing that. Because what I want to point out to you is this myth that Black Wall Street was all about the money. And that's the only thing, that's where we should be starting. These businesses did not stand alone. Why were they powerful? Why did it grow so fast? Because of the community, because they were not alone, because they were doing it together and they were a part of an ecosystem, right? So people just like you who were connecting and laughing and teaching, they were investing, they were supporting, and they built together. And they trusted one another. And that is the Black Wall Street that we want to reimagine and bring forward into today. You think that'd be all right?
Yes.
Do we want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, absolutely, yes. So what is an entrepreneurial ecosystem? Ecosystem, people have been saying that word a lot these days, right? This is a definition I'd like to use. A network of people, resources, culture, and capital that helps businesses thrive. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Yes. But guess what? And this is the cool part. You do not have to own a business to be a part of a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem, right? The ecosystem and the opportunity is for everyone. And there is opportunity within supporting entrepreneurs in that. Opportunity that can be turned into a business. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is this Black business economy. There's a whole economy around Black entrepreneurship and supporting Black entrepreneurs. Y'all are a part of it. The fact that you are here today means that you're a part of it. But we've only been taught how to hustle for the money and hustle inside the system, not how to build the system. And that's what we want to start to get to. How can we learn how to do that for one another and for ourselves holistically? So my guess is y'all have already been doing it, right? So I want to ask you, what roles have you played in someone else's success? Like, what do you do? What have you done over the past, let's say, 5 or 6 years to support someone else's business, to support their journey as an entrepreneur, to help them get from where they are to where they want their business to be? It could be a client, a friend, a neighbor, a relative. What have you done? Oh, showing up. Just showing up, right? It's important. Mentoring, sharing resources, buying goods and services, managing their money. Oh, yeah, we need that. Managing money, coaching, customer, lender, advisor, helping them tell their brand story, listening, motivating, buying, coaching, connecting people with financing. This is it, right? Now, plenty of roles you can play in the ecosystem to empower entrepreneurs. You can be a connector, storyteller, navigator. We saw all of those, a catalyst. But typically, all this stuff happens accidentally. It just kind of is organic, which is great. But what if all of that was somewhat coordinated. And what if there was somebody or some people whose role it was to make sure all of those things kind of got aligned and they were happening in tandem and they were happening in ways that reinforced one another and supported each other and kind of moved towards common goals? That would make it better, yes? That's what ecosystem builders do. That's the work that Forward Cities has been doing, and we've done it in 40 plus communities around the country. And we have been not only doing it, but teaching other people to do it. This, I believe, is the opportunity that we now have ahead of us. We're already doing this. How can we be more intentional about it? How do we own it? And what if it was a pathway to something bigger? What if it was a pathway to a career? What if you could get paid to be an entrepreneurial ecosystem builder? And that was your venture. That was your business. I'm going to tell you where the opportunity is. There's a bunch of money going away. There's a bunch of support structures going away. On the federal chopping block right now, $167 million in proposed cuts to the SBA entrepreneurial programs. 33% reduction in funding support for underrepresented entrepreneurs. 15 SBA-funded programs slated for elimination. Up to 400 local support centers may close nationwide. This is right now. This is what's happening right now with our federal administrations. 2,700 SBA staff positions were cut or will be cut. That's 43% of the jobs. Reducing community reach. Fewer resources, fewer mentors, fewer champions. For who? It's for us, right? That's what's happening right now. And you see it little bits and pieces here on the news, but you'd never see it all together like this. To be able to understand what is happening, and that is there's an emerging gap in the infrastructure of support for Black businesses. When those jobs go away, when those centers go away, when all of that funding and programs and grants goes away, does the need for businesses to be supported go away? No. In fact, what's going to happen? It's going to increase. Where are those people going to go? Where are you going to go? Now, guess what? What happens when there's a gap in a market?
Opportunity.
Woo! Okay, now we're getting to it, right? There is a massive gap that's coming. So what are we going to do about it? I want us to get entrepreneurial in this room. We're going to think about what it would look like to develop opportunity in this moment. I want you to get into small groups of 4 or 5, right? And I want you to answer these 3 questions, right? And I will guide you through them. Go ahead and group up, and then we'll go through them one by one, all right? I'm going to give you literally 20 seconds to group up. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. Okay. I want you to discuss, what is a skill? You hear me? What is a skill you already use to support other Black entrepreneurs or to support Black entrepreneurs? A skill you already use. Okay. I want you to move on. Next question. What do you wish existed in your community to help more black businesses grow?
Same thing, I'm more of a positive.
All right, last question. Last question, everyone. Now we're going to talk about money. What is one thing you can imagine being paid to do in service of black entrepreneurship?
Data collection and my husband does
All right. All right, I want to bring it back. I want to honor everyone's time. I want you to raise your hand and stand up if you got a way to get some bank helping black entrepreneurs. A way to get some bank. You got money? Who came up with a way to make money supporting black entrepreneurs? Who has something to share?
I thought you meant. Well, yeah, I mean, so.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
We came up with real life affiliate links. So like if I tell somebody about like my barber or something like that, every time we send them to them, I get $5 or whatever.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that.
That's real. That is true ecosystem. Yes. Let's give him a hand. Let's give him. Oh, yes. Right. That's it. Getting paid to build your ecosystem. Yes. Anybody else? Yes.
I know that privacy and data is a major concern, but a lot of that data sometimes you really need as a business. So I think data acquisition, analysis, and communication could be a thing that people could pay for, as scary as that might sound. Like
Okay.
somebody's trying to buy your data, but you want them to buy your data as a business because that's how they're going to find out about you and buy your service.
And then you get paid for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything? Anything came up in your group? Santiago?
I am learning how to DJ, and so maybe throwing a party where entrepreneurs can come together and find out they can share resources and collab.
Yes. Beautiful. All right. So what I want to do from here, I want to just share. This is the direction we're headed. This is where Black Wall Street Forward is looking to go. We want to train people and equip people who want to support entrepreneurs to develop a career doing it as an entrepreneurial ecosystem builder. So we're spinning off Black Wall Street Forward from Forward Cities. We will be training and equipping champions for the new Black business economy as ecosystem builders. Our focus areas would be ecosystem building, regenerative capital, meaning breaking down all those old, horrible capital systems and redesigning them, and what does that look like to create a network for that? And narrative change. How do we better tell the stories of Black entrepreneurs in this time and what it looks like? And so ecosystem builders will have the opportunity to get training in one of those focus areas. They would receive stipends and networking opportunities across the country, be a part of a peer support network. And then alongside that, we will be building a funder network of philanthropists that know and understand how and why it's important to fund Black businesses and Black business ecosystems and support structures. So that we're building the skill set on one side, and we're building the funding to support it on the other side. And then we will be able to develop career paths for folks to become professional ecosystem builders and get paid well to do it. How's that sound? Okay, so we want you to join us. We want to get you to be a part of the conversation as we build this. We want you to help us build it. We are in the process of going out and raising funds for the new version of this national scale for Black Wall Street Forward. And if you're ready to turn your purpose into power and income, or know someone that might want to do that, scan this QR code, join our email list, and we will stay in touch and keep you updated on what's next, and be asking you, how can we build it in the best way possible for Black entrepreneurs across the country? Everybody got this? Okay, so that's it. What I want to leave you with is this. Legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's what you build together and what we build together while we're still here. So let's build it better together. Thank y'all. That's all I've got. Where's Teresa? See, she can't leave me up here by myself. Mr. Brown, where you? Margalie, where you? Come on. They all go. Thank y'all for being a part of the conversation. Thank you for leading in together. I really appreciate it. Mr. Brown, can I hand it off to you? I'm gonna go sit down. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.